Tomorrow, the Energy and Natural Resources Committee is scheduled to vote on the nomination of David Bernhardt to be Interior Secretary. But there is developing news revealed just last night, that ought to be enough to put this flawed nomination on hold. According to the Washington Post, I'll quote directly from the article, the Interior Department's Office of Inspector General is reviewing allegations that Acting Secretary David Bernhardt may have violated his ethics pledge by weighing in on issues affecting a former client, the office confirmed Tuesday. I made it clear in Mr. Bernhardt's hearing last week that I believe he has ethics problems owed to the appearance that he was working on behalf of former clients while he served as a public official. I'm also very concerned about the real possibility that Mr. Bernhardt made false statements under oath in his nomination hearing last week. I asked the Interior Department Inspector General to look into these matters. They've not had time to respond to my requests. The fact is, the Inspector General is just at the very outset of this process. So here is the prospect that this body faces. The Senate could be on its way to installing an Interior Secretary who could almost immediately face investigation for corruption and lying under oath. These are serious allegations facing Mr. Bernhardt, so I feel strongly that the vote in the Energy and Natural Resources Committee needs to be delayed until they can be investigated fully. With all the Trump nominees who've resigned in scandal, and by the way, that is the predecessor of whoever will be the head of the Energy Department, Ryan Zinke, who, when he came for his confirmation hearing, promised 9 times he'd be like Teddy Roosevelt. 9 times. He left under an enormous set of ethical clouds. And with all the nominees who've resigned in scandal, not just Mr. Zinke, it's clear this Republican-controlled Senate has decided that it's going to confirm first, ask questions later, and maybe duck all the hard questions altogether. I believe that needs to change right now. It is time to restore public trust in this process. I do not believe the Senate should allow the Interior Department to turn into a revolving door of corruption and scandal. The vote on the Bernhardt nomination, in my view, should not proceed tomorrow in the Senate Energy and Natural Resources Committee.